Thank you for taking a look at the new self-assessment process from the Career Readiness Institute. This self-assessment is one of our new initiatives to help schools take a closer look at helping to prepare students to be college and career ready with a specific focus on career readiness. The Successful Practices Network is a not-for-profit organization created by Dr. Willard Daggett that has over a decade looked at successful practices in some of the most rapidly improving schools. One of the issues that we have come to understand is that many schools do not clearly understand what career readiness means. We have a good notion of college readiness, but it's a lot fuzzier when we think about career ready. We've attempted to examine some of the practices that we've learned from successful schools and the research to help schools in this process. We've included in this document of a self-assessment guide an overview of an easy-to-use, self-guided process along with all of the forms necessary to facilitate that conversation and reflection. The purposes of the self-assessment is really to provide an inexpensive process and structure for reflection of the level of career and college readiness in schools. It also is an attempt to drive more attention toward the career aspect of college and career readiness, when career is often given little attention. And finally, it's to promote a more systems approach to addressing college and career readiness when adopting individual practices in schools. Some of the questions that we encourage schools to ask of themselves through this process is, what are your learning results? And particularly, are you measuring the right learning results that reflect what you truly believe in aspects of emphasizing career preparation? How well are your practices working, particularly those career-focused practices? And finally, are there some culture barriers to making changes within your schools? This process includes a series of checklists. There are 6 checklists that relate to successful career readiness practices, 4 checklists that relate to college and career school culture, and 3 checklists that relate to college and career readiness learning results. These 3 sets can be called practices, culture, and results. In the Career Ready practices, we've identified 6 areas that particularly relate to career preparation from instruction and support. It's the teaching of life career abilities, providing personalized pathways, instructional practices such as providing relevance in instruction, support services in counseling and transition, your use of data, and finally, strategic partnerships within the community. In the culture surveys, there are 4 aspects of culture that we ask schools to look at specific behaviors regarding leadership, teaching and learning practices, the staff as a whole, and students related to their social and academic behaviors as to whether that culture needs to be changed in order to support improvements in teaching and learning. Finally, in the learning results, this stretches schools' thinking from just evaluating success on academic achievement, but also student performance and the development of life career abilities. And even within these measures, it's not just about minimum measures, but asking schools to reflect on the measures that they have that are stretching students to higher levels of performance. The Career Readiness Self-Assessment is an opportunity for schools to take a deep dive and conversation into an honest look at the degree to which they're making students truly college and career ready. To learn more about the Self-Assessment Guide, contact the Career Readiness Institute at the Successful Practices Network.